Long ago, when the earth was young, creatures of myth and magic roamed freely. This was a time of innocence, when the deeper magic still held power over humanity, and the mysterious places of the earth were yet to be discovered. In this time, a dragon lived in a cave far away. This was not unusual, for dragons were still to be found in the lands of men. This was a mighty and ferocious dragon, fire-breathing and swift to anger. So great was his ferocity that none dared go near him. Those who did were burned to ash by his fire or sliced to pieces by his teeth and claws. However, for all his rage and fury, this dragon had a weakness, a tender spot in an otherwise stone-hard soul. He loved a unicorn. She too was fond of him, but she was a being of peace and purity. The dragon tried to impress her in the only way he knew how, using violence and anger. Flying from his cave, he challenged the most powerful king in all the world. The king accepted the challenge, but he could not be seen to be a coward, and besides, dragon hide was valued more highly than gold and was stronger than the toughest steel. The king soon realized his mistake, for the dragon's fire killed men by the hundreds, and his teeth and claws swiftly dealt with those who tried to run. However, this violence saddened the unicorn and drove her away. Again, the dragon tried to impress her. He challenged the next 3 most powerful kings. They also accepted the challenge, for they could not be seen to be cowards, and they also knew that dragon hide was valued more highly than gold and was stronger than the toughest steel. These kings also realized their mistakes all too soon, for the dragon's fire killed men by the hundreds, and the teeth and claws dealt with those who tried to run. This violence saddened the unicorn. This ceaseless slaughter made her weep most bitterly, for she realized that every violent act was intended for her benefit. Relentlessly, the dragon pursued her. Relentlessly, he tried to impress her with his displays of strength. In the end, he came up with the most terrible plan. He would kill every living creature in the world. The dragon stoked his fire so hot that nothing could survive. He became a living ball of fire. Nothing could approach him without being utterly burned and destroyed. The unicorn, seeing what the dragon had become, realized that she had to intervene before he could complete his plan. Knowing that it was her he wanted, she flew into the sky, leaving the world behind forever. In the sky she became a shining light, seen by mortals as the moon. The dragon, heartbroken by her sacrifice, flew up to join her. His ferocious fire burned so brightly that he became the sun. However, her purity meant that a being of such rage and fire could not share the sky with her. His approach drove her away. So it is that the moon and the sun are never together in the sky, the sun always chasing the moon, locked together in their eternal dance. And now my tale is done.